Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. Today we're continuing on with the how-to series. This is number 14, I believe, and I wanted to go in with a couple of under eye brightening type products and show you what I do to brighten the under eye and to help you, if you have problems with dark circles and you just need to brighten the under eye and make your face look less tired. That's what it does. It makes you look less sickly, less tired. So anyway, the first thing that I'm going to do after my skin prep, which is already done, is of course go in with foundation. And so the foundation that I want to use today is this one from Juviasplace, and this is in the shade Vienna. This is a very full coverage foundation, and even with full coverage foundations, if you're like me, you still want to use a concealer, and you need a lot of covering up, and so a full coverage foundation helps with that. And as you can see, the first place I went in was right there underneath my eyes. So I'm just applying this with my fingers to start with, and then I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to buff it in. So I'm going to use this brush here from Sigma. I just got this brush and I want to test it out today and see how things go. So I love this foundation. I think it's awesome. With a full coverage foundation, you definitely want to get your shade. And so this looks kind of yellow. Of course, most foundations look kind of yellow when you first put them on, but once you get them blended in, and then of course get all your other complexion products on, like bronzer, blush, highlighter, all that kind of thing, you can see how it just takes away all the redness and blends in with your natural skin tone. So the main thing for me is to get those under eyes good and covered, and to take away the redness, even out the skin tone. So I wanted to show you the foundation part also, because it plays an important part in under eye brightening. It helps conceal, those dark circles, those puffy places, those red marks, those inner corner dark places. This is a really soft brush. I really like it. This is my first impression on using it. I like a brush that I can use to go around the eyes with that's not going to feel scratchy, and this one does not feel scratchy. This is the Sigma Flat Kabuki Brush F80 Air. Really, really nice. So I caught this on sale recently. And so with whatever's left in the brush, I'm just going to take it down the neck. And then I'm going to go in with a good concealer. Okay, now this is a really important step, concealer. You want to make sure that your concealer is compatible with your foundation. This foundation right here is, it's made in Italy, and it's called the I Am Magic Natural Radiance Foundation. And so there's a 30% bonus amount for the price of 30 mils. So this is 40 mils for the price of 30 mils. This is a really good bargain. But anyway, the point is, it is a radiance foundation, and so I want to use a concealer that's going to be compatible with that. And so I'm going to go in today with the Yensa. It's a BC concealer. It's a full coverage concealer with 8 super blacks, and it's going to be very compatible And it's a really nice color. This is in the shade Fair Cool, and it comes with a little doe foot. And so I'm gonna start right here in the inner corner, and I'm gonna kind of go down the sides here and then out like a triangle shape, kind of like. And even if I didn't apply it in that method, I would blend it out in that method. So sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I'll just, you know, hit this area right through here, and then hit a spot right there, you know, and then maybe a little down the nose. And then I just take a sponge and I, you know, dab that in. So I'm gonna use this sponge here. I've been using it here lately. I like it a lot. And I'm just going to blend that out. So the bulk of the product is right there in the corner. And then I'm going to give that lift to the face by blending it out and up. And then I'm just going to blend these edges. I'm going to get the side of the nose because there's shadows there. And bam. It's just that easy. So, you know, a little concealer goes a long way in helping to brighten underneath the eyes. When I was younger, I probably needed concealer, but I never did really use it until I got, I don't know how old I was. I know I was over 40 before I ever really started using concealers too much. Definitely over 30. But anyway, I like this one here. I use it all the time. And I have other concealers, but I like this one because of the shade, and it's really, really brightening, and it plays well with the type of foundations that I like to wear. Okay. And then I can just use the sponge and just, you know, kind of pounce in everything and make sure I get all those edges and anything that's any kind of streak marks from the brush, you know, I can make sure and pounce all that in. Sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I don't do this. I just brush it on and just keep going. But it depends on how meticulous you want to be. Okay, excuse me. Now, the thing that I need to do right now while this concealer is fresh on my face is go in with a setting powder and before it has a chance to crease. And this powder right here by Byterry, it's called the Hydra Powder, Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. It's really finely milled. It is very brightening, and it just takes the tiniest amount. And you want to go in light-handed with this, because if you don't, then you could get some flashback. But choose a powder that you like, and I love this one. And I'm just going to hit this under eye area. And I'm showing you here, let me show you how much I'm using. There's just that tiny amount that's there. And I just go in and I just pick up just the tiniest amount. And then I just make sure that that is blended in, because I don't want any kind of cakey look. And then I just go ahead and use what's left of the brush and go in on the forehead and the nose. And if I feel like I need a little bit more, I can pick up a little bit more. I'm using a brush, it's a duo-ended brush by Farrah, and it has like the concealer and powder end. I like to use this dense end here for the powder, and I use this end right here for a highlighter. So instead of conceal and set, I use it for setting and highlighting. Okay, and then you just, any place that you feel like you need a little extra setting, you know, just go ahead and do that when you're doing your under eyes. Now some people like that matte finish look and so they will go ahead and powder their whole face, but since I'm mature skin and I really don't like for the wrinkles and everything to show up that much, I like the dewy kind of glowy finish. I try to stay away from powders in the other areas of my face. Okay, now another way that you can get this bright under eye to last is to go in with a setting powder. And so, I mean a setting spray. So today I'm going to use this one from MAC. It's called MAC Fix Plus. It's actually a priming and a setting spray. I like to use it for setting. And you don't have to shake it up or anything, but it only takes a couple of sprays. And so I'm just going to do like a T motion in the center of the face and then across. And I'm just going to get that area that I just set down with the powder, and I'm going to take this sponge and I'm just going to go back over those areas, especially where the concealer was. And I'm just going to set that down with the setting spray, and it's going to lock in that powder. Now sometimes I wait till the end of my makeup routine to set everything down with setting spray, but you can do it at this point in your makeup routine. And then if you feel like you need more concealer, you can go in with another layer. The key is to work in thin layers. So you want pigment, but you want thin layers. So if you stay away from heavy foundations and heavy concealers that cake up whenever you add powder or setting spray, or whenever you layer up, then you're going to avoid that cakey look. So, but this is beautiful right here. So that's what I do for brightening the under eyes. By the time that I get rest of my makeup on and everything, then you're not going to be noticing the little shadows that I still have right there. This part of your eye, your skin right there, is the thinnest and it's the most transparent. So you want to take care, and to look your best, you want to get a good base going and set that down. All right, well that is it for me today. I hope this helps you, and just let me know down in the comments if this video added any value to you. Give me a thumbs up please on the video. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd like to invite you to subscribe and hit that bell. All right, me and Mr. Fantastic say thank you very much. All right, y'all, that's it for me today. God bless you. Today is my prayer, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.